Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be specifically targeting one main area that most people want to work on. It's the abs, it's the core, and it's going to be the waist too. So there's some certain moves that we can do in yoga. They're really going to help strengthen these areas. They're going to help tone them as well, just to give you that nice definition. And they're really important for yoga because without the core strength, it's very difficult to do a lot of the different moves that we do. It's really great for your posture as well if you can have that really good core strength. And also your core isn't just your front, it's not just your abs, it's also like a band all the way around. So it's that lower back as well. So if we can work on strengthening this area, it's going to really help protect the back, protect that lower back from any injuries. So we've just got a few moves to do today. We'll do 10 of each. So if you do feel like you can do more, I would recommend watching the video again and doing them as many times as you can, which would be super impressive. Okay, so I'll give you variations for quite a few of the moves. All you're going to need is your mat. Later on, if you're like me and you have quite short arms, you may need a block or something just to hold on to, but you'll probably be fine. Okay, so whenever you're ready, gym clothes on, yoga mat out, we'll get going. So the first move we're going to do is our boat pose sit up. For this, we just want nice soft knees, sitting down on the bottom, the feet flat on the ground. Okay, really good things to do are make sure we have lots of space underneath the chin. So it's a bit like we've got this orange tucked under there, just to make sure we breathe really clearly the whole time. We're going to look forward. When we're ready, we exhale, we release the back down just until you feel your abs engaged. So it's going to be a different point for everyone. And you just feel them kind of go like this and suck in. So the first level, if you've got any niggle in the lower back, or you just want to feel a bit more protected, we bring the hands behind us, okay? So this is your first option. We can then lift up one leg. We take a big inhale, then we exhale down, inhale up. Switch the legs, exhale down, inhale up. If we feel that we can go for more, both the feet come off the ground. We can still go for one leg at a time, and up, and down, and up. If we feel like we can do a little bit more than this, then the hands stay either side of the body, palms up. We find that boat pose, so again, lots of space under the chin, chest back, we inhale up one leg, then the other, okay? Make sure we feel nice and strong, squeezing in the core. We take a big inhale here, and then we exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale, bring it up. We'll go for 10 of these, whichever way feels good for you. So when you're ready, find your position, either hands behind, remember, or the hands out to the side. One leg, then the other. Choose the option that feels good for you. Big inhale, exhale down, inhale up. We go for 10. Bring it down, all the way up. And 9. Bring it down, all the way up. 8. Keep it nice and soft, squeezing the tummy to help you. 7 takes you down, bring it up. 6, bring it up. 5, halfway with these, doing good. Bring it up. 4, bring it up. 3, bring it up. 2, really good guys. Keep breathing. Last one. Bring it up. We can squeeze those knees into the chest. Bring the feet down. Give them a little shimmy side to side. Really good. Definitely breathe now if you didn't before. If you want to stretch out the legs a bit more, we can quickly come down on the back and we squeeze those knees into the chest, massaging the abs, releasing those legs. Just take a quick minute here and then we'll move on to our next movement. Okay, so we have our next movement, and for this we're going to get to lie completely flat for a moment, which is always nice. And I want you just to make sure that the hips are coming in so we don't have that arch in the back. To help support this movement more, I want you to put your hands into a triangle and then place that underneath the bottom, okay? All this is going to do is bring those hips up and give us a nice flat back. So we're going to be doing some leg lifts here, which in particular really work the lower belly. So what we call our little pooch down here, okay? So really going to target that area. Make sure we're nice and flat and comfortable. We're going to inhale the legs all the way up into a nice L position. And then we slowly exhale them down. Nice and easy again. Try not to touch the ground as we get there. And then inhale lifts you up. Exhale slowly brings it down. Again, variation wise, if this feels a bit tough today, we can bend those knees, bring them up. And then slowly keep that nice soft bend in the knees. Just go to the point that feels good. So choose the option that feels good. We're going to go for 10 again. So we inhale, lift up. Exhale, slowly takes you down. Again, nice and soft. Bring it up for 9. And release down. Again, not using the momentum of the legs. We're using those lower abs to move us up and down. Big inhale up. Slowly release it down. That's our 8. 7. Bring it up. And release down. 6. Doing really good, guys. Again, really focus on using the abs rather than the legs. Go for 5. Bring it down. And 4. Bring it down. Just 3 more to go. Big inhale. Exhale down. I feel like I might be going quicker as I go. 2. Bring it up. Release it down. Last one for me. Big inhale all the way up. Exhale slowly brings it down. Whoa. We can collapse at the bottom. Release those hands from underneath us. And again, once more, we bring those knees into the chest. Give them a really big squeeze, rock side to side. If it feels good, take the hands onto the kneecaps. We draw a really big circle with the knees. Okay, so we go in one direction. And then gently back the other way. Again, really nice release for the lower back here. Then whenever you feel ready, I want you to interlace the hands behind one of the legs. Slowly bring yourself up. Good. So we have one move left that might come with a sneaky bonus move. And this is going to bring us into our gator pose, which is going to really, really work the waist. So all I want you to do is come up on the knees, and we're going to bring one leg out to the side. So I want the whole foot to be grounded, rather than just resting on the toe, the big toe. We have that whole foot nice and flat. Again, we have 2 variations for this. So if you're new to the pose, the arms are just going to come out either side. If you want to develop this a bit more, we're going to go into our Jupiter fingers, or as I call it, Charlie's Angels. So index fingers out, the thumbs cross over, interlace the fingers. Then we inhale this all the way up. And we're going to exhale over, and then inhale up. Again, you're going to feel this in that waist. So either the arms come out, we go all the way over, and bring it up, using that waist rather than the momentum of the shoulders and the arms. Okay, so choose the option that feels good for you. I want you to think there's a pane of glass going in front of you and your whole body is pushed up against it. So we should have everything in nice alignment. So choose those options with the arms. We can bring them out to the side, or again lift them up. See which one feels good for you. And we're going to go for 10 on this side. Big inhale, exhale over, bring it up, and exhale down. Really good, bring it up. We go for 10, bring it down, all the way up. 9, bring it down, all the way up. 8, really good. Use that waist. 7, all the way up. 6, bring it up. Nearly there, halfway. 5, bring it up again, keeping nice and parallel flush. 4, 3, and up, 2, squeeze that tummy, last one, bring it down, all the way up, release those hands. Bonus move for you, just while we're in this position, we can also work that outer thigh and the hip, okay? This is where I like to use a block because of my tiny arms. So the block just helps me keep the body nice and upright. If you can, your arms are regular length, then you can just bring your hand down. The other hand is going to go onto the hip. Again, I want everything open, lift it, okay? So this is why sometimes if you have shorter arms, you can feel like you're kind of looking in, whereas we want to really be out. So I'm just going to use my block like so, okay? Again, just 10 of these, really focused on this outer leg. We're going to inhale to lift the leg up, and then exhale, send it down. Don't touch the ground if you can. Inhale, exhale down. We go for 10 of these. Bring it up, 10, and down. 9, bring it down. 8, 7, really good. 6, you should feel it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, really good. Bend that knee. Bring it in. Again, breathe if you didn't before, okay? Moving on to that other leg. So we start with our gate pose to begin with. So on those knees. Again, I keep my toes flush on the ground like this. If you wanted to curl the toes up, get that little stretch in the arches of the feet, then do. It's just about preference and how it feels good for you, okay? So we're going to be bringing out the opposite leg. Again, everything nice and flush, the whole foot pushed into the ground. So the hips are forward, everything feels nice and strong, okay? Arms out to the side, I'm getting warm, okay? And again, either arms out to the side, or we lift them up in those Jupiter fingers. If we have lifted them up, all I want you to do, this may sound strange, is just cross the thumbs over the opposite direction. It's gonna feel weird because we naturally will go one direction, but it's good for us to practice always doing both sides, even with our thumbs, okay? So bring them out wherever we're going for. Big inhale, exhale down, inhale up, and 10, brings us down, bring it up, 9, nice and easy, again focusing on that waist, doing the work, 8, and bring it up, 7, lift it up, 6, really good guys, bring it up, 5, again if you can't feel it working so much this way, we're going to bring those arms up, 4, the last one's like this so you can see the difference, 3, bring it up, oh yeah I can feel that now, 2, stretch that waist, last one for me, bring it down, all the way up, really good, release those arms. Sneaky bonus move, working that outer leg. So, again, block or anything you've got. If you're like me, you just want to have a bit more length in those arms. Other hand can come onto the hip. Just make sure, again, you feel nice and stable and ready for these. You can either point or flex the toe. I would again choose whichever option feels best for you, okay? So I normally point my toe a little bit, I think. 10 again, big inhale as you are. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, really good. 10, bring it down. 9, and down. 8, and down. 7, and down. Feel this side more than the other. 6, bring it down. 5, keep breathing, halfway. 4, bring it down. 3, 2, last one for me. Really good. Bring that knee in. Oh, deep breath, rub those legs if they need it. Really great work, guys. Remember, if you feel like you could go for a few more of these, go back to the beginning, ignore me blurb, and do it again. If you can do 3 of these, leave me a comment below. I'd be super impressed. I hope you've enjoyed. Any questions or anything, again, as usual, below. Hope you liked it. Give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you next week.